Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching the English news of Binh Phuoc radio, television station and newspaper. I'm Thủy with the latest news for today. Intellectual Property Innovation Workshop for Sustainable Development. Award Ceremony for Binh Phuoc Student Informatics Contest. Prime Minister meet FedEx Express leader. Ample room remains for Vietnamese rubber export to the U.S. Our news today starts with highlight local news as usual. On the morning of June 6, the Intellectual Property Office under the Ministry of Science and Technology, in coordination with the Department of Science and Technology of Binh Phuoc, organized the workshop titled Intellectual Property Innovation for Sustainable Development. The event saw the participation of over 150 delegates, including experts, business people, and representatives from association and provincial authorities.
The delegates shared their experiences and discussed the current state of affairs, proposing solutions to enhance innovation activities. They aimed to improve the management, exploitation, and development of intellectual property assets for sustainable development and a greener future. The workshop also addressed innovation solutions for the protection, management, and exploitation of intellectual property rights for environmentally friendly products, offering policy recommendations specific to Binh Phuoc province. The event provided local agencies and businesses with a deeper understanding of how to protect and effectively utilize intellectual property values for the province's renowned specialties, significantly contributing to the socio-economic development of both the province and the country.
The Steering Committee for Prevention of Crimes, Social Evils, and Movement for National Security Protection in Binh Phuoc Province held a conference to honor exemplary models and individuals in the movement to protect national security for the period 2019 to 2024.
The conference recognized 10 groups and 16 individuals for their outstanding achievements in coordinating and building the movement. Among them, 4 groups and 4 individuals received certificates of merit from the Provincial People's Committee, while 6 groups and 12 individuals were commended by the Provincial Police Chief. The conference reviewed the past 5 years of coordination between the police force and various association levels. Cooperation programs were fully implemented from the provincial to grassroots levels, resulting in high preventive effectiveness. Many models within the movement achieved notable success, rehabilitating nearly 1,585 individuals and helping over 1,120 individuals find employment. Annually, over 90% of residential areas met safety standards for security and order.
On June 6, the Provincial Youth Union, in collaboration with the Department of Information and Communication of Binh Phuoc Province, organized the Youth Informatics Contest for students. Nearly 100 contestants from the 3 education levels participated in the competition.
The Youth Informatics Contest in Binh Phuoc has become a valuable and meaningful playground, fostering the development of learning, creativity, and the application of informatics. It also provided opportunities for youth members across the province to exchange knowledge and learn about information technology. Each year, the scale, number, and quality of contestants have increased. The content and format of the contest have evolved to align with the development of information technology and the learning and research needs of participants. This year's contest was divided into 4 categories: Group A for primary school, Group B for secondary school, Group C1 for specialized high school, and Group C2 for general high school. Based on the results, the organizing committee will select outstanding contestants from the primary, secondary, and high school levels to participate in the regional contest in Ho Chi Minh City in July and the national finals scheduled to take place in August in Hanoi.
And now, moving to other news related to Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính. On June 6, Prime Minister Chính hosted the reception in Hanoi for President and CEO of the FedEx Corporation. More details in the following report.
Meeting Richard Smith, President and CEO of FedEx Express, the Prime Minister highly valued the contributions made by FedEx Express and Richard Smith to Vietnam's economic development and the Vietnam-U.S. relationship. Richard said Vietnam has become the company's main market in Asia-Pacific, the Middle East, and Africa, with 36 flights per week. He also said FedEx Express aims to expand its investment and operation in Vietnam. The Prime Minister requested that FedEx Express consider increasing the number of flights and the scale of freight operations, and partner with Vietnam in developing its airport system and logistics network. He also asked FedEx Express to focus on sharing expertise with Vietnamese partners in the operation and management of transportation and logistics services, as well as participating in providing express delivery services in the global supply chain. He urged FedEx Express to support Vietnam in the construction of Long Ton Airport and to expand its operations and investment at this airport.
Although Vietnam's rubber market share in the U.S. remains modest, the potential for the export of the product to the North American country is huge, according to the Agency of Foreign Trade under the Ministry of Industry and Trade.
A report from the Agency of Foreign Trade showed that the U.S. was Vietnam's 10th largest rubber buyer last month. In April alone, Vietnam exported nearly 1,090 tons of rubber valued at $1.87 million to the U.S., marking an increase of 0.3% in volume and 17.5% in value compared to the same period last year. The country shipped nearly 7,460 tons of rubber worth $11.7 million in the first 4 months of 2024, up 37.1% in volume and 58.2% in value year-on-year. Industry experts said that Vietnam's rubber exports to the U.S. is expected to bounce back this year. Statistics released by the U.S. International Trade Commission showed that in the first 3 months of this year, the U.S. imported 443,120 tons of rubber worth $893.4 million, up 0.2% in volume, but down 3% in value year-on-year.
Living in the Vietnam's Central Highlands, the pro-ethnic minority group has a distinctive culture and traditional festival, including the rice sowing festival. Let's take a look.
The Rice Sowing Festival, which is organized after the slash and burn season, is the first and most important festival of the year for the Bro. The Bro people believe that the earth, water and rice deities are decisive for their crops. Bro people grow gourds, pumpkins and eggplants along with rice. Before the festival, Bro women prepare these seeds to bring to the communal house. The seeds are then placed on the ceremonial pole. The shaman and village elder conduct the ritual. After the prayers, the ritual continues with tar gongs. During the beating of gongs, a village elder recites prayers asking for good luck. The Bro is one of the 5 ethnic groups with the smallest population in the Central Highlands, estimated at some 400.
And that is for this edition of BPTV News. Thanks very much for watching and see you next time.